in Burlington. And then the northbound DVP slows down from about Eglinton to York Mills. The westbound Gardner now completely moving up to speed, but westbound QEW is slow from Dorval to approaching Nikola Tesla. And then on the westbound 403 at Waterdown, the right lane is blocked with a crash. That's slowing down your drive from the QEW ramp. And then expect a bit as you approach Highway 6 north to Maine. And on City Street, it looks like that problem at Bayview just south of the 407 has cleared. Everything's now moving up to speed. But last we checked, the traffic lights were malfunctioning at Markham Road and Lawrence. So just expect a bit of a slowdown through that stretch. Ontario Casinos present, Casinos 101. Keep informed and safe on the world of online casinos. Go to toronto.citynews.ca/casinos101 to learn more. Must be 19 or older. Ontario only. Please play responsibly. With the forecast, here's Jesse Apple.
Well, we have some really great news for some viewers of that solar eclipse. Some breaks in that cloud cover have been spotted across the Golden Horseshoe. See areas like Hamilton, and towards our west, we are seeing some sunshine. Right now at Toronto Pearson, 11 degrees, mostly cloudy, a few peaks of sunshine downtown Toronto, and we will be falling down to 4 through the overnight with skies clearing completely. Tomorrow, very mild, 16 degrees, a mix of sun and cloud, chance of some scattered afternoon showers, even the risk of thunderstorms as well. And Wednesday, mix of sun and cloud. Beautiful overall with a high of 18. Tonight's low +4.
Now the 680 News Radio Market Minute, Phil Martino.
Things are moving up on both sides of the border. On Bay Street, the TSX up by 9 to 22,273. On Wall Street, the Dow's up by 23. The S&P on the plus side by 3. And the Nasdaq up by 27. Gold futures up $13.40 to $2,358. Oil down 35 cents to $86.56 a barrel, and the Canadian dollar up 8/100 to 73.66 cents U.S. I'm Phil Martino, and that's your Market Minute.
It's Employment Law Q&A.
From 680 News Radio and Canada's leading employment lawyer, Howard Levitt at levittlawyers.com.
Howard, true or false? My employer does not have to give me my bonus after I've been fired.
False. In most cases, you're still legally entitled to your bonus after you're fired, if it was earned before you left, even if the bonus is said to be discretionary. I argued a case myself in the Supreme Court of Canada that made proof that point.
I don't have any rights if I don't have a written contract with my employer.
False. Most employees don't have written employment agreements with their employer. They can still sue for wrongful dismissal, and they still have all the rights of an employee.
Can an employer fire an employee for almost any reason?
That's true. Unless it's a violation of the Human Rights Code, an employer can fire an employee for any reason or no reason, just as long as they give the employee enough severance pay.
To contact Howard, visit levittlawyers.com. That's levittlawyers.com. Employment Law Q&A.
From Howard Levitt at 680 News Radio Toronto.
Solar Eclipse 2024 on 680 News Radio.
Well, this is exciting, isn't it? The great moment is at hand. It's not really a little black spot because it's actually the moon. It's a big black spot. We're approaching near totality of the solar eclipse in the GTA.
We're going to head back to Tim Hortons Field in Hamilton for reaction at the viewing party there. They're getting very lucky with the weather. 680's Alex Bloomfield joins us live now. Alex. Reconnect with Alex. This was one of the concerns coming in to covering the solar eclipse. There's a lot of demand right now on Wi-Fi, on lines. Alex, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you now, Slajana. I was just getting my glasses on, and we just had a big reaction here in the crowd as it's really gotten significantly darker here in the last minute over Tim Hortons Field, where there's probably about 4,000 folks in the stands here taking this all in. The mayor of Hamilton's behind me, and Horvath as well, watching this. And yes, it's about to get very dark. It feels like it's just twilight at the moment. That's just in the last minute here. And you can still, looking up through the glasses right now, see a sliver of the sun. So we're not quite there to the total eclipse at this point. Once we do get there, we'll be able to see a unique phenomenon with the corona around the edge, which you are unable to see at any other time except during a total eclipse, which is for around 3:18. So about a minute and a half away from that here in Hamilton. We should have a pretty clear sky for it. The sky is clearing out just at
It's
the
a
last
bummer
second here
in Toronto,
to take this
in
moment
Ajax
in, really in the last half an hour
specifically.
leading up to this, providing a fantastic view
It's
here
cloudy.
for the many that are in the crowd. And it looks like a
So
similar
I guess
case,
this is the only
just
way
down the
we're
road in
gonna get
Niagara.
it.
It just got significantly
That's
darker.
it.
I also feel the wind really cold in the last couple of few seconds.
Cloudy
It feels like
pooper.
2 or 3 degrees cooler than we just have been experiencing. Still looking up, not quite at the total just yet, but certainly getting very close to it here as the shadows really start to come across the field. Looking up in the stands, everyone has their eyes fixed on the sky for this once-in-a-lifetime moment to be taking in across the region. You can hear the crowd get excited behind me as it gets very dark. Michelle Mackey is here with me as well. She's live with City News 24/7 this afternoon. Michelle, describe how you're experiencing this moment.
This is the best day of my life, and I recently got married, so I'm hoping that my husband is listening to the radio right now because this is remarkable. I've never seen anything like this.
It's unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
If you look out on the horizon, it looks like a nighttime
darker.
kind of horizon at the moment.
It's
As we
already
get
dark,
very close
actually.
to it, looking at the sun right now, I cannot see almost anything. Just a tiny glimpse. I don't think we're quite there yet, Michelle. What do you think? You got your glasses handy?
Okay, I don't have my glasses on, but I am looking around. I'm not looking up. It is getting dark. It is getting nearly black in Hamilton. Wow, and the skies, they've nearly cleared the cloud cover. I mean,
I'm envy.
I don't see anything in my glasses now. We're very, very close to the peak of things here. 3:17, so we're seconds away from total eclipse time here in Hamilton. We're getting a big cheer from the crowd behind me. And honestly, the lights of the stadium here, it looks like a night game. It was like a night game here in the middle of the field. It might as well be a Ticats game at 8 p.m. at night. That is how dark it is at the moment. What an extraordinary phenomenon experienced right across southern Ontario. You're looking up at the sky right now and you see just black with the glasses on. There's no longer anything there to take it in.
It's dark.
This is going to last about 90 seconds. They said here in Hamilton
This is
specifically, so we're a
3
few seconds
o'clock,
into that now.
3:19 in the afternoon. April
We're in the
8th.
midst of it, there's a red tinge glow. It looks like a sunset on the far horizon now, looking off to my west towards London. It actually looks like the sun is going to be setting in a couple of minutes, but the sun is directly overhead, just completely blocked out by the moon at the moment.
It's
For this
completely blacked out by the clouds in Ajax.
1979 in this part of the world, and it won't happen again officially in this area until after 2100. You can travel a bit in 20 years to see it maybe in the eastern U.S. What a moment here in Hamilton.
It's
I'll
dark.
throw back to you guys, James and Splajana, maybe over to Momin.
It's really dark,
Alex,
guys.
You know, Slatty and I
Really dark.
have often joked in the past about the day they turned the sun out, and today's the day.
Manifested it.
It's happening. It's
It
really
doesn't matter
happening.
that the sky's overcast. This is incredible. We thought we might not get the full effect.
looks so
because
bright in the-
we had a
in
very
the
overcast
video,
sky,
but actually it's dark.
At the York University Observatory.
It's like
You can
you're driving
also let us know that the science behind this incredible
nighttime.
celestial occurrence is just.
You're driving
the
around
clouds
8
did nothing
p.m.,
to
9
sort of
p.m.
dim this moment. Moment, are you there?
Yes, I am here, Splajana. I'm here with Professor Emeritus of Astronomy, Paul Delaney. Professor Delaney, we didn't get the cloud clearing that we want, but we still have to feel the effects. So walk us through what we're experiencing right now.
Well, it's definitely a lot cooler than it was earlier. In fact, our parking
And this
lot
is
lights just came on.
3:20
So that shows you how
PM.
dark it got. Now, yes, we have cloud
April
cover,
8th.
but when you take away 99.7% of that solar irradiation, things do change around us, and the crowd here really can feel
The
those
Toronto
subtle
area
environmental
in
changes.
general,
Very neat.
Yeah, it's definitely
you
much
only
colder.
get
I'm shivering a little bit. I'm sure a lot of people are kind of tightening up their jackets. But you had mentioned that this is just kind of part of the deal when you're chasing eclipses.
solar
That's exactly
eclipse.
right. I mean, as I said,
Not
the sun is that
100%.
big ball of energy in the sky, and when you block almost all of it, 99.7% here, that's just turning off the heat, and it's going to recover over the next few minutes. But right now, you can feel the environmental changes, the darkness.
Oh yeah,
and it really
you could
is
feel
very
it's a little
neat.
bit
I guess the
cold.
lesson we're learning
I
here
think
is that
it
it's not just about
drops
seeing eclipse, when you've been experiencing
degree or
experiencing
two.
kind of all the elements of it.
That's right, and that's what we've been trying to say to people for the last several days, several weeks.
And look
You've
at
got to
this
be out
light
there
post.
experiencing it. It's not just the visuals, it's the perception.
All
And
our
even
light
as we're
posts
talking to you,
are
I'm beginning
bright.
to see things brighten around us. So it's very, very quick. You don't need to have, totality to
Never
realize
seen this
that there is
light
an
post
eclipse in
on.
progress. But totality, that's the cream of it. That's the
Unless
creme de
it's
la creme.
dark.
Yeah, you can actually hear the
Unless
crowd
it's
kind of
nighttime.
making noise because the sun is kind of coming back here.
That's right. Here comes the sun, so to speak.
Thank you so much, Professor. There you have it, guys. From Professor Paula Delaney talking about the eclipse that we didn't get to see so much, but we definitely felt it here on the rooftop at York University. Reporting live, I'm Omen Karachi.
So certainly as advertised. Now let's go to the roads and see what's happening. Maria Pardo. Maria?
James, this report is brought to you by TMS Clinics of Canada. Well, yeah, it got very, it's gradually easing quickly on the major routes right now. Just a reminder to not get distracted, though. There is still a crash on the westbound 403 at Water. Down the right lane is blocked. Expect delays from just west of the QEW ramp. And on the eastbound 401, just seeing a bit of a drag to Bayview and the Express, again through Salem. And also a crash on the westbound 401
See
just
those
west of Keele
light
and the
posts?
Express. The left lane
It's all
partially blocked.
on.
Just slowing down your drive from approaching
weird.
Keele and both Express and Collectors. Then a bit of a bunch up from Islington
So
and the
weird to see
Collectors
this light
Dixon.
post
As you approach Dixie, the
on
Collectors,
at
and
3
again
p.m.
just west of Highway 25. Westbound 407 now moving up to speed. And then just a bit of a minor slowdown on the northbound DVP as you approach York Mill. And westbound QEW delays as you approach Bronte to approaching Nikola Tesla. Did you know 1 in 5 Canadians struggle with their mental health? Discover how TMS Clinics of Canada can help you or a loved one. For a free consultation, visit tmsofcanada.com. Now with the forecast, here's Jesse Apple.
Well, most of that GTA is seeing that very dark sky right now. 11 degrees at Toronto Pearson. Again,